Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Impromptu live stream. I am here for an impromptu live stream. Let me see if I can. Hope you can hear me. I'm outside, or you can see me clearly. Let me close this one. The weather is so beautiful here today, so I decided to be outside here for this impromptu, unplanned live stream. So I'll just be here having my cuppa. You know, here in the UK, we drink tea or coffee at any time, whether it's sunshine, whether it's cold, whether it's warm. Oh, Rant found me. Yes, your first one here, Rant. What is a gift? What is your gift for that, for being here first? What is your gift? What is your gift from me to you for being here first today? It's an impromptu one. I just thought that this Ifechi Health and Wellness, the views are going down. I have not been doing much on this channel. So I said, let me just come out here today and discuss. On Sunday, we'll have proper live stream on this channel as well. I'm going to set the thumbnail up. The thumbnail will go up by tomorrow or by this evening for Sunday live stream on Ifechi Health and Wellness. So we are going to, yeah. How are you, Rand? How is your health? How is everything about you? Are you okay? Oh, you love me as same as your mom. Oh, I appreciate you so much, son. Thank you for that. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. Thank you. So how are things with you in Dubai? Somebody joined us. I don't know who that person is. He just said K. I don't know who K is. K, who are you? And where are you chatting from? Let me put this on my phone so I can also, it will be easier for me to look at messages from my phone. Rant, I think I've got some of these useless people. You see somebody this age, old enough to be your grandmother, because I'm a grandmom, and then you are typing this kind of thing on my channel. Do you know who I am? You know, when you people do these silly things, you go around on people's live stream and you be typing nonsense. And you be typing nonsense. You don't come here, you go to people's live stream, you have to watch and listen and see the type of person or people that are on the live stream and know the type of thing to comment. How can you be so disrespectful and type that on my live stream? Tyson Bradley, hello. I hope you're not like one of that person that I just removed. Because when you come to people's live stream, you have to be respectful. You have to watch the person on live stream. You have to know what the live stream is all about. Yeah, he's calling me mommy because I'm mommy to him. I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, and I'm mommy to him because he's always in my channel. I have two channels. I have Ifechi Family, where I talk about family and how families should stabilize themselves. And I have this channel, Ifechi Health and Wellness. So he is a son to me, and I'm sure if you behave yourself, you also, because it's not only your biological mother or father will be your parents. Anybody can be your parent, provided that they're at that age where they can be your mother or father, and you have to be respectful. So that's why he's calling me mommy, because I'm a mother to him. Okay, you don't have a dad, you see. Okay, K is back. I removed you and you came back, so you really want to be here. Okay, so we can now talk on the same tone. Yeah, so you came back and you are now respectful. I don't have a dad, I don't have one. Okay, so like my husband is here, he can be your dad. Anybody that is a man that is old enough to be your dad can be a father figure to you. And that's why you have to be respectful to people, because you don't know who is going to be just playing with you. But you don't play with me like that. Tyson, he can't play with anybody like that. You have to watch. You have to look at the person you're playing with. You can't be telling somebody, a grandmother like me, what he wrote there is disrespectful. So he can't be playing with me like that. I don't welcome that kind of play. If you ask Rant with Abdul, he will tell you, when you come to my live stream, I do my normal live stream every Sunday, 4 p.m. UK time. When you come there, you see us in our laughing, jolly mood, but with respect. People know that I respect myself and they respect me. So he can't just be playing with me by saying what he said in that comment. No, that kind of play has now gone beyond what playing should be, and you can't be playing with somebody who is much older and old enough to be your mom, or even older than your mom, and you be writing that kind of stuff. No, I don't mind playing with people. I don't mind joking with people. If you come to my live stream, as I say, this is just an impromptu live stream. I just decided to come out for about an hour or so, just to build watch hour on this channel, because I have two channels. So I don't normally, it's an impromptu live stream. I don't normally do live stream at this time, but on Sundays, every Sunday by 4 p.m. UK time, I'm in UK. Bradbury, where are you? I'll submit. K, you're welcome. Okay, you don't have a father, as you said, but don't worry. Everybody that is responsible man can be your father. I don't know the reason why you don't have a father, but it's not something I have to start discussing here. But I'm here. I'm outside here in the UK, and the front of my house, you can see the cars going around there. The weather is good today, so I decided to be out here and just to give some health talk, and just casual health talk, because of the things going on at the moment. Okay, you're here. Yes, Rand, K has come back. I removed him, but he wanted to be here. So he has come back, and we are now talking like mother and son. So he's no more being disrespectful. And yes, I'll submit. I swear I'll submit. Okay. I'm not the alpha. No. Do you know what that means? The alpha is like God. I don't know whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or whatever faith you have, but alpha is like God, alpha and omega. I'm a Christian, so we refer to God as the alpha and omega. So I can't accept that I'm the alpha. No, I'm not. No one cares about you, Abdul. Of course, somebody cares about him. Don't be like that. Get out. No. Kay, I thought you come back to behave yourself. You cannot say that to Abdul. Abdul is somebody that has been on my channel and known me for years. Not for years, but for some time, maybe for up to a year or so. Yeah. I've known Abdul on this YouTube channel. So he's a very good young man. Abdul is a very good young man. No one cares about Abdul. No, 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 no. Kay, can you stop that? Stop that. Be respectful. So who are you referring to as baby? Who are you referring to like that? Are you referring to Abdul? Are you referring to, who are you referring to? Right, I think you are now being silly. You are now being silly and you really need to get out. You really need to get out of this channel. Yeah, you need to get out. I've timed you out for as long as possible so that we can get on with this live stream. So, K, or wherever you are, whoever you are now timed out permanently until this live stream ends. We don't want distractions. We don't want distractions at all. So I've timed you out. Yeah, for a long time. So that means you are going to be timed out until this live stream stops. If you come back with a different name or whatever, I'll time that one out as well. Anybody that comes here and is disrespectful, I'll time you out. This is not a channel where you come and be doing that kind of nonsense. Okay? So yeah, Rant, don't worry, I've removed him. I've timed him out forever. If you know, he came back and he said that he will submit, that he's sorry, and that he will submit, and that this and that, and then he then started misbehaving, you know, started insulting you, and then started referring to me the way he did, you know, despite the fact that I've explained to him that I'm not his age mate and that this is not what this channel is all about. I get this all the time, you know. That's why sometimes I don't like coming live like this. Because when I come live like this, most of my family, YouTube family members are not always around. And the people I see are some of these people, like that one that say his name is K. What is K? K is nobody's name. So when they come with that kind of name and stuff like that, you don't know who they are. Yes, he did a great job. Yes, we don't need distractions, Rand. We don't need distractions. He needs to get out. So before I removed him and then he came back, and I gave him the benefit of the doubt. He came back and he started insulting you. He started insulting me again by referring to me the way he did, despite the fact that I've told him that I'm old enough to be his mom and that I'm not a young child, that he can't be referring to me like that. And he still did that again. So I have to remove him. Not removing, I just have to time him out. That means he can't come back until I finish the live stream. And yeah, so Rant, how are things going with you? Today I just want to, even though we don't have enough people here, and this first 15 minutes has been distraction from this so-called, like that people is nowadays. Yeah, that's the thing. There's no respect. A lot of things, a lot of nonsense going on social media. People come out and they talk anyhow, they behave anyhow, and they think it's okay. You know, it's not really okay. And yeah, that's what you see on this social media. So we don't need that kind of nonsense. Whoever is in the background, please give the live stream a thumb up. I just want to be here for us to chat for a little while. And being a health channel, I'm just a bit concerned about what's been going on social media, especially within the community. Some of the things I see, when sometimes when you're a YouTuber, YouTube recommends videos to you, and some of the ones that they've been recommending to me, some of them, when I listen or see what is going on, it's not really good. A lot of things are going on. And these things are affecting people's mental health. So today, what I want to talk today mainly is about general health, but more importantly, mental health, because mental health problem is on the increase. Lots of people are not looking after themselves, and they are always on social media. People like this K, who is always hovering around to know when people are on live stream so that he can come and type nonsense. Some of these people are not well, so we have to also understand that. That's why I don't get too angry or upset about some of the things they write. I don't get too angry or upset, but I don't like seeing such writings on my channel. That's why I either remove or time the person out, especially if I warn them and they continue. I don't time them out or remove them immediately. I have to give them a warning, and if they continue, they need to be removed so that they don't distract people. But I do understand that some of these people are not normal or not well. They may not even know that they're not. They may not know, because social media has actually led to a lot of people being very emotionally and mentally destabilized, and sometimes they don't know it. And it's very sad. It's very sad that things like that will be happening, but unfortunately that's where we find ourselves. So we have to, be patient with some of these people, as well as correct them, put them in order, because at the end of the day, we have a rule on this live stream. We have the type of things we want to discuss on our live stream. Our live stream is not for distractions. It's not for people to just come and behave anyhow or talk anyhow. It's for us to be, concentrate, while I let you look at my background behind me and see the environment, the serene environment. You can hear the birds churning and flying around. It's just a lovely, quiet place, and which is good for my mental health, because it's very important for us to look after our mental health. Some of the things going on social media, some people are on every social media platform. They are on YouTube, they are on Facebook, they are on Instagram, they are on TikTok, they are on whichever one there are out there. Some people are everywhere. Just some of them are just there to, disrupt things, to give a really bad comments, to disrespect people. And sometimes you wonder, why are people like this? And sometimes, I feel sorry for people, because they don't know what they're doing. It may well be that they're not mentally stable. Let me be drinking my tea. It may be that they're not mentally stable. So we don't have to be too angry with them, but at the same time, we don't have to put up with the nonsense. So today, I'm just out here to chit-chat with us the need for us to look after our mental health, the need for us to look after our general health, because if your general health is impacted, then it's not good, then your mental health will be impacted as well. So let us be very careful, let us be very mindful of our mental health, of what we do, of what we say, of where we go, and some of the channels and some of the places we go on social media or we dial into. We have to, oh Sam, we day here now, we day here from Owerri, Munich. Rant, are you still there? Sam is here. Hello Sam. I just came out here to, outside in front of my house. The weather is so good here in the UK. and not as good as it should be, but at least it's okay for me to be out here without any jacket. So it's not too sunny and it's not too cold. It's not too warm, it's not too cold, it's not sunny. I really can see a bit fuzzy or something at the back there, but yeah. So I'm just here to very beautiful view. Yes, Sam, I was just explaining. Yes, it's in front of the house. I decided to sit out here to use the natural light for the live stream. You know, that's why I love summer so much. It's because I love doing my videos outdoor, even the live stream like this. Obviously, when I do them on Sundays, I can't be out here because I do them from the desktop. But when I do them impromptu ones like this, I like to sit outside during the summer period. I like to sit outside so I can just enjoy the environment, enjoy the weather. Yeah, so that's why I'm out here. You can see people passing by. It's a quiet neighborhood. I know some people say that, oh, they don't like a quiet place like this, but I love it. I love it. See, since we came to the UK, to be quite honest, 30 something years ago, even when we are raising our children up, we have always lived in a quieter environment. I don't like noise. I don't like all these hustle and bustle of places like London. No, we've always loved a serene place. And now that our children are grown and gone, and it's just two of us, even better. We now moved a little bit in an inner village, and we love it. We love it, and people are so friendly. People are so friendly and kind. You don't get any, in fact, no issue. We've been here nearly 2 years now since we moved from where we were near London to here. It's been nearly 2 years, and all we've had is peace and no problem at all. Yeah. So hold on. Yeah. So what I was saying before was about our mental health. The fact that a lot of things are going on social media, things you don't see before, things you don't hear about before, things you hear before and you like, oh my God, what is this? Now it's going on and nobody is budging. Nobody is thinking that, oh, this is not supposed to be happening. Oh, this is terrible. No, no, no. People just think that all these things are just okay. And people will come out. They will, if you go to some people's comment section, you'll be wondering what is going on. The way people will be attacking each other, the way they will be cursing each other, and not just cursing the person that is on that comment section with them. They are cursing the person, they are cursing their generation, they are cursing their anything that relates to that person. And I don't think it's right. And sometimes people may have mental health problem without knowing it, because sometimes mental health does not mean that you're out there naked and running around. Does not mean it. There's various kinds of mental health that people may have and they don't even know. Some people might be just so withdrawn, they're so depressed, and they're looking for opportunities like this, on social media. They're looking for things, they're looking for buzzwords, they're looking for where they talking down on people, and they just want to join. They don't even know the ins and outs of the story. They don't even know what is going on with that person. They just jump into that story or into whatever is happening, and they'll start raising abuses on people. And yeah, it's just not right. So that's why when people give you that kind of attitude on social media, if you can, just hold yourself. Don't react, because when you react to some of the things people do or say, then you have given them the weapon to keep going. But when you respond by either ignoring them or telling them something opposite of what they want you to say, or writing, because sometimes it's on comment section, just replying them opposite of what they want you to say, sometimes they will just back off. But when you reply them in a way that they want, which is giving it back to them, and they'll be like, yes, I've got him or I've got her, and they'll keep going. And then you keep replying backwards and forwards, and your own mental health will also start being affected. So when you see such people, or when such things are happening on social media, just try as much as possible to, hold yourself and be the, yes, if you say, oh, you are very weak, okay, be weak in that respect than going on and on with that person and disturbing your own mental health. So that's what I'm just out here today to say to people, to please look after themselves. Loads and lots of ill health. I work in a medical setting, so I know what I'm talking about. I know the number of people I speak to on a daily basis, that have one problem or the other. And it's no longer funny. It's just a lot going on. People are developing all kinds of stuff. And when you develop these things, obviously they'll put you on medication. From one medication, you go to the next medication, and there's no end to it. So let us try as much as possible to look after ourselves, our physical health. Because when you look after your physical health, your mental health will also be looked after. But when you don't look after your physical health, i.e., not sleeping, some people do not get more than 2 hours, 3 hours sleep a night. You are not looking after your physical health. That way, your mental health will then start being affected. People see you sometimes, they say, oh, you don't look your age. Oh, where is the wrinkles? Oh, what are you doing? What is your skincare routine? What is this and that? And I don't believe in all those things, because I believe in looking after my inside. Let us concentrate on looking after our inside. Before we eat certain things, before we drink certain things, let us ask ourselves questions. Let us look at the label. Very important. When you get any food item, either in the plastic, in the container, in a packet, as much as possible, try to make your own meal from the scratch. But I know that sometimes this is not possible. Yes, I understand that sometimes it's not always possible to make your own meal from the scratch. So what you can then do is to look at the packaging of whatever you are buying. The first two ingredients in that packet is what that packet has majority of. The first two ingredients that is listed. Always don't be in a hurry when you go to the shops to buy things. If you must buy tinned food, packet food, all these things in sachet, make sure that you actually spend a little time, look at the label, look at the ingredients. I do that a lot. I'll stand there and look at the ingredients, look at the number, the content of whatever it is that you are buying. Look at the content. The first two things listed there, that's what that thing has more of. Lots of these carton things or sachet or tin food, most of them are loaded with preservatives. They are loaded with colorants. They are loaded with things, sugar, refined and unrefined sugar. When you see anything that ends in OSE, like lactose, this anything OSE, lactose, I can't think of things like that. Anything that ends in OSE, lactose, fructose, lactose, fructose, and all the other OSEs. Just be aware that they are loaded with sugar. Those O's are sugar. Oh, Hope that is not B. Yeah. So take time to read the labels on things you on things you buy. Take time to read labels on things you buy, you please. There's lots of I've lost myself. I'm looking at my charts from here. Okay. I don't think there's anybody there, but obviously people will replay this live stream so they can just see. As I say, it's unplanned live stream. There's nothing structured for today, but I'm just out here to raise this awareness. I say this from time to time, but we'll keep talking. We'll keep talking because health. If we lose our health, I've seen people, a lot of people I know now that are struggling with their health. It's not that they're too old. In fact, it's not even that some of them are just not old at all, but they're struggling with their health. And sometimes it's not just because they have been doing worse things than any other person, but it's just that some people are just unlucky, call it unlucky with their health. They may be trying their best, but still they may develop some of these things. So the important thing is for you to just keep trying your best, do what you have got to do. And then, even if you develop any health condition in your own head, you know that, yes, I've tried. I did my best to look after my health. But when you have not done that, that's when it's more of a problem, because you'll be blaming yourself, you'll be very unhappy because you have not done what you're supposed to do. But when you've done your bit, done your best, then you leave the rest. Yes, but not doing your best is not good enough. People will tell you, oh, I have to live my life. I wish when they develop health conditions and when they are unable to help themselves, that they will still be saying the same thing. Because sometimes it's not just a case of, oh, I'll do what I like. It's a case of when you become very unwell, you now become a liability to others because you cannot help yourself. It has to be others that will be there looking after you. And that is the problem. So, my unplanned topic for today, I hope you can see me. I think this environment, let me see whether this is better. Yeah, I think it's okay. At least even if you can't see me clearly, you can see me vaguely and you can hear my voice clearly. That's all that is important. If you're out there, give me a thumb up, say hello so I'll know that you're there. Otherwise, I'll just keep dishing out what I have in my head, and after an hour I will stop so that it will be easy for people to replay. It's an unplanned and impromptu live stream, and health awareness. Me and health, we are 5 and 6. Anything to do with health, I'm there. Anything to do with family, I'm there, because I would like family to progress, to be good. I want husband and wife, people who are married, to live at peace with each other. To live at peace with each other, and people who have and even your relations. Some people are causing problems in families, but we're not talking about family today. So let me not digress. Let me just stick with what we are talking about. When I'm on live stream on a family channel, I can talk about family because there's quite a lot of things to talk about family. Although live stream on Sunday will be on this health channel, because when you see the thumb up, you see what we're going to be discussing on Sunday, and it's very important topic that we're going to be discussing on Sunday. So I'm not going to leak it out here now, but when I set the live thumbnail up tomorrow or next, you can see, look out for the thumbnail for Sunday's live stream on Ifechi Health and Wellness, this same channel. We're going to be talking about something that is quite important as well, regarding our health. You know, sometimes we are always pursuing money. We are running around like headless chicken. It's like a rat race. Go from here, go from this job to the other. Hey, have they given you extra shift? Hey, what is this? People do these things. They think they are still young. They're still, oh, now let me do it now that I'm young. Now it's okay. I'm able to handle it. Wait until you get, maybe some of you are still in your 20s, some of you are in your 30s, or even in your 40s. You're still young. Wait until you start heading up to your 50s, your 60s, 70s. Then you know what's up. And that is all the things you've done to your body at this young age. That is when they will start manifesting. That's the problem. You think that you're doing it now, that you're strong, you're healthy, you can take on the whole world. But when you start getting to certain age, your body will say, hello, hello, those abuse that you rendered to me when you were younger, I'm here to retaliate. I'm here to tell you that I noticed all that you did to me when you were younger. Now that you're getting older, I'm here to take a pound of my own flesh from you. And that's when you start struggling. You see somebody in their 50s, they look like they're in their 80s because of ill health or because of the way they have not taken care of themselves. People don't care. You know me, I always look like to, even if I'm going from here to the shops, I want to be, you know, I don't miss my lippy. I hope I have my lippy on today. I don't miss it. I like to, look a bit decent. Whether I'm going out or even inside, indoors. When you look after yourself that way, you are happy. You're happy with what you see in the mirror. How many people actually take time to stand in the mirror and admire themselves and say to themselves, call your name and say, wow, you are actually beautiful or handsome if you're a man. Praise yourself. If you don't say that you are, nobody said that you are. You have to. Self-affirmation. Praise yourself. Look after yourself. Look after yourself in the mirror. And thank God for this amazing creature standing in front of the mirror. Don't always have something to, be unhappy about. People are always finding something to be unhappy about. No. Always try and find time to appreciate yourself. If there's anything, when you're standing there appreciating yourself, if you notice anything that you really want to change, that you're not happy about, do something about it. Yes, do something about it. If you have a little bit of flesh here and there, and you want to reduce that a little bit, do something. Help yourself. Don't keep complaining, because complaining is not going to make it better. It's action that will make it better. Take action, because whatever you are looking at in the mirror, it was not caused by anybody else but you. I'm sure the day you were born, you were not born to be, if it's because you are too, you have extra fat in you, you have too much weight, if that is what you're not happy about, probably that wasn't how you were when you were born or when you were growing up. It's out of the way you have been living your life. That's why you have added that extra weight. So if you don't like that, what do? You do take action. You do the possible. I've always said it, we have to do the possible and leave the impossible with God. And what is the possible? The possible is, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I don't like ABC. The possible thing is to take action, do something about it to help yourself. Then the impossible lies with God. When you have done everything you've got to do to look after yourself, if anything happens or any illness comes, you know that's, God allowed it. And then you don't just relax and say, well, I'm unwell now. The doctor said that I have a few months to live, like I hear people say from time to time. And then you now wait for that time that the doctors, who are gods, have given you to live. But other people take the bull by the horn and say, look, doctor, yep, you've said what you said from your medical knowledge, but I'm telling you, I'm going to fight this. And sometimes they'll look at the person and they'll just laugh because they know that what they're saying is not looking good. And that person in front of them is saying, well, I'm going to do something about it. Don't just say, oh, God forbid, it's not my portion. I'll go and start dialing into this prayer, dialing into that prayer, and claiming this and claiming that, and saying that my case has been called and this has been done, and you're not doing anything. No, that's not what I'm talking about. But when you say that to the doctor in faith, then take the bull by the horn. Change your lifestyle. Call yourself meeting. Ask yourself, this thing that the doctor just said now, this diagnosis, what have I been doing that may have contributed to this? These are the things you should be doing. Yeah, you can say not my portion, you can say God forbid, you can say whatever you need to say, that's okay. But what is not okay is not doing anything. What is not okay is not doing anything and going from one church to the other for people to be laying hands on you. You don't even know whether you are better before you enter those places that some of these people lay hands on you. Let us learn to look after ourselves and know that we can actually pray ourselves out of any situation. Once you're a child of God and you have your faith, wherever religion you belong, and you have your faith and you know who you serve, God will always make a way for you where there seems to be no way. But you have to put your whole trust in Him, not trusting Him with one leg and the other leg is on somewhere else. Then sometimes God will just stand back and let you try. So my message today is that we have to be intentional about our health, especially our mental health. Don't let what is happening in social media affect your health. Don't be carried away by what you see on social media. Some of them are actually staged because people find that that's what I understand, that some of these things are staged, but people find that things like that command a crowd and people want to come and see what's going on. So people will stage some things and start getting themselves naked in the street, start fighting and start doing all sorts of nonsense in the name of views, in the name of people who come and see, what has happened today, and all the people whose channel are to do with carrying such stuff. This person will carry that, about 100 people will carry the same news, because that is what is happening in the world now. That is what is happening in the world now. Nobody wants to hear the truth. People just want to run where there's buzzwords, where there's problems. They don't want to listen to anything that will be of benefit to them. Why are we destroying our lives? Why are people not looking after themselves? Why are you keeping awake until 12, 1, 2 a.m. on social media? Why? And by 5 a.m. you are up again. So you've literally slept for 2 or 3 hours and you are up again. Why? What's going on? And people working so hard, jumping from one job to the other, going from one place to the other, in the name of, we need more money. Oh, I need to finish that building. I need to finish that project in the village. Some people will finish that project, or they will even be doing that project halfway, and there will be no more. Or they may finish it, they won't even have the opportunity to go and enjoy whatever they think they are going to enjoy in a house like that back home where they don't live. They may not even make it. Some of them, when they even pass away, the unfortunate thing is that they can't even carry them to that home that they've been building. They won't even go there. They'll be buried in abroad where they are, because there's no means of taking them home. And maybe they don't have any relative here, or they have not been given any money to the relative don't know what they have. Then the state might take over and do whatever they've got to do with the body. And that's the danger. So let us look at our lives, our health. Money is all well and good, but of what use? Of what use is the money that you can't spend? Of what use is that kind of money that will not be of any value to you or to anybody else? Because of money, people are doing all kinds of things, especially back home. People are dealing with people in the name of money. Some of the things I see and hear, I'm like, are you people sure that this is actually happening? Because they're mind-blowing. All in the name of money. People have sold their conscience. Some of these people, you wonder, are they actually mentally okay? Some of the things people do, you just wonder, how? Why? But unfortunately, it keeps happening. So please, whatever we do, our health must be priority. The health of our children must be priority. Some people are too busy for their children. They are not fed properly. All they do is walk, and drop money for them to eat whatever they see. And they don't care. They think that it's money that the children need. No, they actually need you to be there. They need to be fed. They need to be looked after, because the health of these children are important. They have to start from that younger age to also look after their health and teach them why they have to look after themselves, why their health is so important. But you have to start doing that for them when they are at that age, when they cannot do these things for themselves. That's when you have to start. So my people, high rise in mental health, stress, anxiety, depression, and then it leads to the bigger ones. A lot is going on. And our people don't like to hear the word mental health. People think that, oh, it's a taboo. And people are hiding. People are not seeking help. And things are getting worse. So, look after your mental health. Look after your general health. If you have any symptoms at all that is unusual, and you've had it today, this symptom, you have it tomorrow, and this is not normal for you, check it out. It may, 90% of the time, may be nothing serious, but always good to check yourself out. It's not every headache that you need paracetamol for. Yes, it's not every cough that you need cough mixture for. Especially if you have taken that cough mixture and that cough has been persistent. Check it out. You're taking paracetamol and that headache is persistent. Check it out. There are various things and they start manifesting gradually, where people don't take note because they're too busy to take note. They want to get the next job. They want to get the next job available so they can make more money to the detriment of their health. Listen to your bodies. Listen to your head. If you think that something is not quite right, it's probably not right. Listen and take action. Listen and take action. Don't stop postponing. Oh, I'll do it next week. I've got to finish this job. I've got to do this. I'll see my doctor next month. Who told you that you have up to next month? Most people, by the time they announce, eventually decide to see their doctor. Things have gone too far. Something that may have been easily rectified if they had seen their doctors earlier, it would have gone too far because they delayed. So please do not delay. Do not joke with your health. Always check things out, please. Take care of yourself when you can. And later on in life, you'll be enjoying your life as if you're still young. But if you abuse your health now that you're young, as you get older, you'll be aging in agony. You will not be aging gracefully. You'll be aging in agony. So today's talk is about looking after our general health, looking after our mental health, to make sure that we enjoy our older age. I'm in that older age now. Yeah, when you're in your 60s, of course, you're in that older age. But I don't see myself as old at all. No. Before I start talking about old, maybe when I hit my 80s, I can now say I'm old. But now I will say I'm older. I'm just almost, very soon I'll be in my mid 60s. So I'm still young. Come on. Old age will come in my 80s, not now. I hope to still be running up and down like I'm doing now into my 70s by the grace of God and by my own, doing something to help myself, not just by the grace of God, it's one, and by me doing what I've got to do. Enjoy my life when I need to enjoy it, but don't over enjoy your life by eating nonsense day in, day out. You see us sometimes, we go out for meals, we stuff our faces, we eat whatever we want to eat because we know that is because we are out for a meal. That is not something we do all the time. Don't live a miserable life. Don't be that kind of person that's talking about weight all the time. Oh, I can't eat that. You go out with them, they're slimmer than you, and they'll be saying, oh, I can't eat that, I don't eat that, and all the nonsense. You think, stop it. Why did you come out in the first place? When you go out with people, family, friends, try and enjoy yourself. Unless you are the type that go out every day. I don't think anybody does that because you have to go to work, or even every weekend. If you're the type that goes out every weekend, that can be a bit much because eating out it's not cheap when you eat out all the time every weekend. No, we do it maybe every other month or every 3 months or whatever. Or sometimes we do it more because it's just two of us. We can't decide on a Sunday. We don't really want to cook the meal. We go out there and have meal out. You can do something like that, but make sure that when you are in the house, when you're on your own, that you are back to plan. Have a plan. Look after yourself. We have an important discussion on Sunday in 2 days' time. We have a very important discussion. You see from the thumbnail when it goes up. attend that live stream because we have to bring some truths out regarding the topic we're going to discuss. But today, it's just me out here. I'll be rounding up very soon. I think I have about 5 minutes before this video is 1 hour. I want it to be an hour live stream so that others can replay. But there's nothing I've talked about today apart from our general health, the fact that we don't joke with our health, the fact that we can be more, we can be looking after other things instead of our health. Our health should be more important. Oh God, there's somebody. I have to end now. Somebody next door. Let me see if you can see him. Yeah, there. Yeah, look at him. He's mowing the lawn. He's mowing the lawn over there. So the noise is a bit too much. So I will not continue the live streaming. I'm going to stop. Yeah, I'm going to stop the live streaming now. But I think he waited for me to be. It's now about 3 minutes to 1 hour. So he waited for me to get to this point before he starts mowing the lawn. So I'm going to stop now. But I'm sure that people that will replay this live stream will see what we have discussed about looking after our health, about we can be more careful. We can't be saying I tap into your health, I tap into your good health, I tap into. You can't tap into anybody's good health because everybody have got to do the hard work for themselves. Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to stop now. Thank God that he didn't come since. He only came now that I'm about to get to 1 hour. So let me. Yeah. Look at him over there. Look at him. That's where he is, mowing the lawn. Look at that lovely. Can you see? See? Oh my God. I better run in before they come for me. So that's oh, look at the bees. Look at the bees. That's the flower in our front of our house. The weather is changing. Look. The weather is changing, really changing, really changing. Hello? I was saying hello to the person mowing the lawn. Okay, my people, I hope you have benefited from this live stream. I'm going to stop it here now. And remember, on Sunday, what date will be Sunday? The 8th. Yes, Sunday the 8th of June, we'll have a live stream on Ifechi Health and Wellness, the same channel. We're going to be on StreamYard, so that people can join. It's going to be discussion that I would like other people to join. So look out for the thumbnail for that live stream. And yeah, look out for the thumbnail for that live stream on Sunday, the 8th of June. And I'll see you all there. In the meantime, remain blessed. Keep looking after your health. Keep doing what you've got to do to look after your health. Your health is more important than anything else. Because if you don't have your health, you cannot be doing all those things that you wish to be doing or you enjoy doing. If you don't have good health, you cannot do any of those. So your health is very important and must be a priority. Thank you, everyone. Those who joined, those who came in the background, those who are going to replay this live stream, you are all blessed. And I'll catch up with you again on Sunday. Goodbye, and God bless you as you look at those flowers again. Look at them again. Look, 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 look. Look. God bless you all. God bless you all. Goodbye.